Fairy Tale 315 viewer comments, and it looks like we're going to have enough comments every week to do this, which is awesome, and I really do appreciate the participation. And Master Damani is going to get us started off this week. Alright, Urza going all out would be a possibility, although she's still weakened by the first fight with Kagura, and just might lose because her legs at the building fell on. About Kagura, I doubt she'll die. I believe it was against the rules, the tournament to kill. If she did, Sabretooth would be disqualified. I don't think Minerva would take the chance. She seems to love winning. Yes, she does. About the abrupt ending to the fight, the anime will have more details, I think. I think the anime hasn't seen a real good villain since Zeref. Now, this is just what the anime needs, a villain that's evil to the core. Now, on that point, Kagura was on par with Urza. That's a no-no. Obviously, Urza was just using a small portion of her power, time, arc, awakening abilities. As you can recall, I did say that Kagura would be about as strong as Urza from 7 years ago. Even so, the real challenge now will be that Minerva obviously has some similar abilities to Altair. Yeah, we still have a lot to see from her, which is awesome. And yeah, we do. We've got a villain, and her father's no great person either. So the whole Sabretooth hierarchy is pretty bad. So yeah, this is going to be exciting. New abilities. In order to have heroes, you gotta have villains. And it looks like she's turned out to be an awesome. Really do appreciate the comments. Tiny Toxic X. I was wrong that it was Milliana that was going to be stabbed by Minerva. But at least I was right about her stabbing someone. Haha. Yeah, she definitely did stab someone. Kagura got it pretty hard. Appreciate the comment. South Dallas 20. Urza was older than Kagura, but with the time skip they are on par, but I believe Urza still is more powerful. Yeah, I have to agree with that. I love this chapter, and Urza is going to destroy Minerva. Yeah, absolutely. She's pissed now. The whole thing's gone pretty crazy, so there's really a lot to look forward to. Also, South Dallas 20th, you were looking for, I guess, a safe place to watch Fairy Tale, and I responded, but I'm not sure if you got it. I go to Crunchyroll. There's like a 2-week trial, but then you have to pay like a monthly fee. I don't know if that's anything you're interested in. That's where I go. I'm really happy with them, but and I haven't had any problems with them, but I don't know, and maybe you've already found a better place. But anyway, appreciate the comments. Conley Bob 9, will you be doing a viewer comments? Okay, yes, this is the reminder, and I went, and I swore I did. But anyway, moving on. Appreciate the reminder again. All right, Conley Bob 9, I'm glad you feel the same way about the fight. I was expecting more between Kagura and Urza. Like I said last week, Urza would likely power up with Friendship and whip Kagura a new one, which I guess that she did. Friendship made Urza too fast for Kagura to even see, which I have to call baloney on, because this is Kagura and the super fast swords woman, and her sword was unsheathed. So that was disappointing, but maybe it shouldn't be as unexpected, because Hero does this with a lot of fights. Okay, well, I mean, this was an opening. I mean, if these two are really going to go at it, and the talk jitsu and the motion jitsu didn't get in the way, this was going to be, who knew how many days this fight was going to take or whatever. But it was clear. I like the fact that Urza has acknowledged all the people that sacrificed themselves so that she could be alive, So it isn't with Natsu. It's what the friends around him. The more friends he has around him, he gets more power. But with her, it's the memory of the sacrifice of the people that helped her to get there. So kind of a little different, but so I guess she's not really dependent on having friends around her as much, I guess. But anyway. Yeah, I appreciate that comment, and let's see, also for Conley Bob 9. I did like the story, though, with the twist of Urza saving Kagura's life in the flashback. The reason that Urza even got captured was because she was busy hiding Kagura, which was pretty good. Yeah, it was. So once I got over the abrupt end of the fight, yep, I guess I liked the chapter overall. Now Minerva, oh, the nerve of that Minerva. that woman is evil with a capital E. I like it. See, this is important. This is in Naruto. Toby was pretty bad, you know. I mean, and but anyway, yeah, you gotta have to have good characters. You gotta have evil ones. All right. Though she hopes one of the few villains in the series who will stay evil, like the Master Brain Zero. Zero was my dude. Yeah, it was, like I say, the first read, it was cold water, and I realize I'm just repeating myself from the review. But yeah, once I got over it, here's a sporting event, and and then whoa, story, emotion, what the, yeah. So the second read was much better. All right. Also from Conley Bob 9, 2 comments, and then we'll be done with the viewer comments this week. Appreciate everybody's participation. She might reform though, even though after all this, because she's still fairly young, and will probably fall in the category of young people who went on a bad path, but will be set straight by friendship of Fairy Tail. Actually, now that I think about it, even the Emperor of Idolus turned good after all the evil stuff that he did to the world, so it could happen with Minerva all the more. Could happen. But when? I mean, it couldn't happen very soon. I would hope not. I mean, but anyway, we'll see. On the subject of Minerva's evilness, I think that she's really becoming her own as a villain, especially after this chapter. What she did here finally makes up for her first evil act, which just copied what Flare did. Come on, Minerva. Who hasn't beat Lucy around? Yeah, it's she gets they just take her keys away from her and beat her, and yeah. Minerva needed to do something original, and this was it. Oh, and I doubt that Kagura will die. Apart from this being Fairy Tail, LOL, Minerva stabbed her far enough on the side that I don't think any vital organs were hit. Yeah, it's Fairy Tail. I don't think she's going to die, and actually some really good reasons have been given for her not to die, and so yeah, I don't think that she's going to die. Anyway, I really do appreciate this. This is a really long viewer comments video. Wow, okay, we're right about the 8-minute time frame here. I appreciate everyone's patience. I appreciate everyone's comments. Of course, the more, the better. And as everyone knows, I'll do a lot more of these. More comments on these. I'll do a lot more of them. So anyone can be an anime fan. Anybody can be a Fairy Tail fan. The more Fairy Tail fans, the better. For this channel in particular, you can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything that you want to. Until next time, take care.